You're watching Utah's #1 news channel. This is 2 News at 5.
She is a mom by day, a rock star by night. We're talking about the drummer for the hit pop group Neon Trees.
Yeah, today we take you inside the story of Elaine Bradley. Dan Rascon joining us now with more on her story. She didn't take your typical route when it comes to playing in a band, Dan.
No, she didn't, Mark and Shauna. That's what makes her story so fascinating here. Elaine grew up knowing she always wanted to be in a band, but her path took her on an LDS mission to BYU, to graduating at the top of her class before hitting it big. It's playtime
Mom. Okay, yes, Bryce.
for little 2-year-old Bryce, whose mom and dad have no problem diving right into being kids themselves.
You'll never escape.
They may look like your typical fun-loving family, but how many kids have a mom that's also a rock star? Elaine Bradley is a drummer for the hit group Neon Trees. Elaine says music was something she always took very seriously.
Even when I was a kid, it was never like a hobby or a joke. For me, it was always a means to an end. I was in bands not as a hobby, but because I wanted to have it happen. I wanted to make it.
Oddly enough, the drums was not what Elaine dreamed of doing.
I never wanted to actually be in a band playing drums and have that be the thing I made money from. No, I wanted to sing and play the guitar.
But that all changed when she joined her first group while attending BYU called Another Statistic. She met the guitarist while serving an LDS mission in Germany.
Yeah, I'll just play the drums while you play the guitar. It'll just be a fun thing, And it ended up being really cool. And so we started a band called Another Statistic.
During that time, she also graduated from BYU in public health at the top of her class.
The one music class I took, I got a B in.
So your only B in college was
music? But in my defense, I don't read music, and it was music history.
In 2007, Elaine joined Neon Trees as her drummer, but it wasn't all success after that.
2007, 2008 was the worst year collectively of all of our lives. We would play any show we could play just to get our name out there, and that meant a lot of really bad shows with, 7 people.
In 2010, they had their first big hit, Animal. That's when things turned for the better.
I don't like when people are like, well, I just was happy playing music to play music. We were not happy playing music to play music. We wanted to get it out there. So we were really happy that so many people got to hear it and that so many people responded to it, and that it kind of snowballed. This is the platinum plaque for Animal.
The band now has plenty of hit singles to show off, but Elaine's favorite award?
And then my most prized possession, the key to Provo City. I live in Orem now. Shh.
Neon Trees is a Provo band, but not a Mormon band.
But I do think it's important to have a personal relationship with God.
Even though Elaine makes it very clear what her faith is, in an I'm a Mormon ad she did.
We happen to have some Mormon members. Not even all of us consider ourselves Mormon anymore. And it's one of those things where we try to keep religion away from our business because it just doesn't make sense to include it.
But they do have some band rules.
When we're doing band stuff, when we're on tour, when we're at shows, no drinking, no drugs. Let's just keep that stuff out. All right, dude.
Balancing a band and parenthood is not easy for Elaine and her husband, Sebastian.
Oldies, that's my thing.
Who jokes about not even liking the same music.
Where's Mickey?
But the two have worked out a system, and Sebastian says he loves being a stay-at-home dad.
I love it. Did I ever think that this was what I was gonna do? No, not really, but after getting into it, it's what I want to do. So I'm fulfilled.
It would be terrible if I resented having to be gone and he resented being home, but we don't resent our roles, we embrace them. It's hard, huh? Pull.
And for this mother
hard.
and rock star,
It started with the whisper.
this is just the beginning of what's to come for Neon Trees.
We all still have things that we want to do. We're not done, I guess is the thing. We're not just resting on the fact that we have a couple hits, and that's not good enough for us.
Yeah, there's definitely more to come for Neon Trees. Elaine has the month of December off there right now, so she's enjoying some quality time, as you can see, with her family before she gets back on tour. She says she graduated from college. One of the reasons there, so that her kids can never use her story as an excuse that they don't have to go to college to be successful. For more information on this story, go to our website, KUTV.com, click on Features and Inside the Story. pretty fascinating woman. Mark, Shauna?
Well, she seems so great because she seems brilliant.
Yeah, she is.
Musically inclined. She has that beautiful smoky voice.
Yeah.
Great mom. I mean,
and just
she's
down
the
to
whole
earth
package.
kind of gal. Just really fun to talk to. A lot of fun.
What a great story.
Good story, Dan. It's nice to kind of get to know who these
Yeah.
people are
exactly,
really, a little bit behind the scenes, inside the story, right?
Yeah.
All right, thanks.